Tamworth local Ben Burridge has won the World Muay Thai Council title. A full house washed on as he fought against reigning title holder Kong Clay from Thailand at Tamworth West Leagues Club on Saturday night. But it wasn't just Burridge getting in on the action. His students were also given the opportunity to develop their skills by fighting in a professional environment. It was a big weekend in Group 4 Rugby League with both Tamworth teams coming up against each other. The West Lions remain at the top of the table after defeating the Tamworth Bears, North Tamworth Bears that is, 22-20.
Things weren't looking good for the West Lions early in the piece, with the Bears holding most of the possession. Lions coach Tony Lechusa says the Bears were playing good simple football and the Bears were making too many simple mistakes. By the time the first half an hour was over, they were already down 16-4. But after half-time, things were looking up for the Lions. It wasn't long before they'd caught up, making it 16 all. And once they got some more points on the board, there was no stopping them, with Shane Salvador making some impressive ground. Coach Lechusa says when they did get the ball back, they were playing some good football. But the Bears weren't going down without a fight. Soon they had a 4-point lead again. And it seemed the pressure was getting too much for both sides. But it must have worked in the Lions' favour. Soon after they scored the match-winning try and followed with the conversion. Vivian von Drainen, NBN News.
It's crunch time for Kevin Moore in his quest to qualify for the Olympic Games. The Central Coast athlete will need to win and run a sub-46-second 400 in Brisbane in the next fortnight to secure his ticket to London.
The solitude of a long-distance runner is well documented. But sprinter Kevin Moore had only his coach Larry Spencer and a stopwatch to keep him company at Mingara as he prepares for the biggest fortnight of his career. The 21-year-old will need to produce the run of his life in Queensland in the next fortnight to secure a berth in Australia's 4x400 Olympic relay team.
You need to go to Brisbane, you need to run 45 if you want to make the Olympic team. So 45 or nothing. I think I can go 45.8 or so. I just got to put it together on the day. It's there at training. I just got to make it happen.
Moore believes there's several athletes who've already guaranteed their place.
The team hasn't been named, but, Ben Offrens, John Stevenson, Steve Solomon, they've been, outstanding all year, so you can nearly write them on the books.
Mingara's Matt Lynch is also in contention, along with hurdlers Brendan Cole and Tristan Thomas. But a Beijing Olympian and Commonwealth silver medalist is the man to beat.
It's Sean Rowe, he's way up there. You've got Alex Becker in a 46.0 not long ago. Look, there's about 6 you could name, but it's going to be great head to head.
Moore says if selection was based on rankings alone, he'd be on the team as Australia's 5th fastest in the gruelling event. But now it's make or break.
Unfortunately for me, in this case, it doesn't always go on rankings, and I got to really go to Brisbane, perform, and be up the top.
Steve Allen, NBN News.
That is Today in Sport.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you. All the weather details for the northwest are right after the break.